Rolf Krake was a Danish monitor built in Scotland during the 1860s. The vessel was designed by Cowper Phipps Coles, a pioneering naval architect, and was the first warship of any navy to carry a turret of the type designed by Coles. She was the first all-iron, steam-powered vessel acquired by Denmark. Design and description. Rolf Krake was ordered in 1862 as tensions rose between Prussia and Denmark over the Duchy of Schleswig-Holstein in the early 1860s. The ship had an overall length of 191 feet 3 inches, a beam of 50 feet 10 inches, and a draft of 23 feet 3 inches. She displaced 1,360 long tons and her crew consisted of 140 officers and ratings. Hinged bulwarks were fitted to improve Rolf Krake's seakeeping abilities. She was equipped with a beak-shaped ram at the bow. The ship had one direct-acting steam engine that drove a single 9-foot propeller using steam provided by 2 boilers. The engine produced a total of 700 indicated horsepower, which gave her a maximum speed of 10.5 knots during her sea trials in mid-1863. Rolf Krake carried 135 long tons of coal, enough to steam 1,150 nautical miles at 8 knots. She was schooner-rigged with 3 masts. Rolf Krake was initially armed with 4 Swedish-built 68-pounder smoothbore guns, 1 pair in each gun turret. The hand-operated turrets took a crew of 18 men 1 minute to complete a full revolution. The ship had a complete waterline belt of wrought iron that was 4.5-inch thick. It completely covered the hull from the upper deck to 3 feet below the waterline and was backed by 8 inches of wood. The armor protection of the turrets was quite elaborate. The inside of the turret was lined with 0.375 inches of iron boilerplate to which T-shaped beams were bolted. The space between the beams was filled with 10 inches of wood. This was covered by an iron lattice 0.75 inches thick that was covered in turn by 7 inches of wood. The 4.5-inch iron plates were bolted to the outside using bolts that ran through to the interior iron skin. The area around the gun ports was reinforced by 3.5-inch plates to give a total thickness of 8 inches. The pilot house was protected by 4.5 inches of iron backed by 11 inches of wood. One of the ship's major weaknesses was that the deck was virtually unprotected, consisting only of 0.5 inches of sheet iron covered by 3 inches of wood. Construction and career. The Danes signed the contract with Robert Napier and Amp Sons for Rolf Krake, named after Rolf Krake, a hero of Danish saga, on the 28th of August 1862. She was laid down in Govan later that year, launched on the 6th of May 1863, and commissioned upon her arrival in Denmark in July. Following her commissioning, Rolf Krake engaged in sea trials from the 18th of July to the 20th of August 1863. She saw service in the Second War of Schleswig.